Kidd, again, not that big of a player, so for him to squirt right through is pretty phenomenal. So it definitely caught the Cobras napping. Little quick hitter to Purifoy. Purifoy lost it. We got a fumble. We got a pickup. We got Stephen Miller making a run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cobras.
And now hold on a second, because I hate to be the spoiler of things, but Miller ran into the ref, or ran into the side judge who was on the wall. I think this is coming back.
Well, what is he supposed to do in that?
I mean, I don't know. I wish I could tell you. But see, right there, runs into line judge 14, and that saves him from going into the wall.
So isn't he considered part of the...
Now that's a good question, because would he have been touched if he had touched the wall there? Because remember, it's just part of the ground. He's got to be touched to be out of bounds right there.
Look at that fight, though, by Steve Miller.
I mean, phenomenal. Got to finish out the play, which is what he did. Give him
game. They won 35-21.
So
scooped it up. Good hands, though. Look at that.
Yeah, Veal strips it, and then he's pushed into the side judge. Oh.
Being challenged by Carolina.
Okay. This is what I figured would happen.
Of linemen this week, which we'll talk on just when the Cobras get the ball. In motion is Bagante. Oh boy. Getting rushed. Gonna get sacked and ripped down by who else? Steve Miller. He's now might move his way. He's number 2 in sacks. And looks like we got a
Pittman's
injury.
Down. Yeah. Here's the thing. On this play, Kidd, first of all, was running for his life. The line either missed their assignment or they just overloaded one side. The Cobras did. When you're an end rushing in, occasionally just throw that paw up. You might block one or two.
Sanders to the near side. Purifoy in motion, and wow! Steve Miller picks up the fumble, knocks the coach down, but my partner's saying that's not going to happen next Saturday. The Cobras are back in Greensville. They take on the Predators. You can catch that game live right here on My 48. It starts at 7 p.m. Mitch Kidd getting wrapped around by 2 Cobras. One of them was Steve Miller, and the other one was Micah Robinson.
I get the feeling we're going to be calling those names an awful lot today here, Ty. Look at Micah Robinson just coming in. He got chip blocked a little bit there. Otherwise, he had a sack, and who knows, we expect to see him a lot if Columbus is going to do things offensively.
Lined up beside each other. Here on the near side is Purifoy and Bagante. A little bruiser push-up by Petway.
Off guards. I think Columbus is trying to run something very similar to that.
Purifoy in motion. Bagante with a quick hook. And back 2-yard line. Kidd looks to his right, going to immediately dump it to Petway. Petway going to cut across the field, spinning, and just gets over the 5-yard line.
That one just right there is a breathing room play for Columbus. I mean, they have gotten very familiar with the territory.
Summers got into the end zone and made it 22-7. A handoff, I believe, to Petway. The red zone. They started this drive at like the 2-yard line. The Columbus Lions 2-yard line. And Bagante in motion. Kidd is going to get wrapped. Oh, and a nice little ad-lib there. A little just kind of throwing it to Petway, and Petway was able to make.
Carolina defensive backs are keeping them in check as much as they can.
Bones Bagante the slingshot again. Mitch Kidd with pressure on him. And just floats that one. Then I tell you, I think he is banged up as well. Now, partner, you remember the last time the Lions came here, they applied pressure to Collis, and really, Micah Robinson gets his first unsportsmanlike penalty on him. So that's 1 strike for him. If he gets another one, he will be kicked out of the game. Purifoy in motion. They hand it off to Petway, trying to sneak around the left side, but that's not going to fool former Buckeye Stephen Miller as he wrangles him down.
Great job.
That's 2 dangerous defenders for the Cobras, Micah Robinson and Steve Miller. Let's take a look at this again.
Now we got to delay game.
Kidd not even looking in the direction of Steve Miller.
All right, so that's a 6-inch penalty on the Lions. The Cobras defense as a unit in this game, that's phenomenal.
It's 3rd down and 10.
4 of those are credited to Tyree Robinson.
Kidd gonna get wrapped up and dropped. This could be a safety or maybe even a touchdown. Wrapped up by Steve.
Let's see this. He is in the end zone.
Oh, he's right at the edge.
Look, the ground caused that fumble. It's not a touch.
Carolina getting into a little bit of zone right here. A little cloud zone pressure from the left side for the Cobras. That pressure. That's the case this week as P.J. Jack has taken over as the offensive coordinator for the Predators. Let's see what he dials up right here. Lions in motion. Trujillo from the shotgun drops back, gets pressured out to the right. He's got somebody behind him. And there is a fumble that the Carolina Cobras are going to recover here with 7 seconds left to go. Trujillo gets stripped from behind, pressure, and then stripped from behind. And that is not what you're looking for if you are the Orlando Predators. Carolina Cobras are able to Derek Macon Jr. in high motion. Hicks from the shotgun drops back looking for Macon Jr. Is going to step back up with pressure. Hope Hicks is okay right there. He got bended like a pretzel, folded like a pretzel. Jumps back up. Give credit to Cobras pressure come back from in arena football, especially in the NAL with the amount of points you can score. Technically 10 a possession, excuse me. Hicks drops back, gets pressure again. And Hicks is going to be taken down by number 8 for the Cobras, Steve Miller, the 6'3", 255-pound Ohio State product. And try to get some points on the board here in this first half. Trujillo with 3 wide receivers.
On the season, he comes up with his first pick. And now David LeGray, his first start in the National Arena League. He'll take it himself. And he's got room, and he's got a foot.
A lot riding on this new quarterback, Dave LeGray, and how successful the streets are going forward.
Tightly packed NAL standings shows the streets right in the middle of the playoff race. Here's the pass to Thomas into Carolina territory. Down inside the 20, and I'll tell you, that was, we've seen.
Right there, he went with his legs. He was able to pick up about 6 or 7 yards, setting them up for a 3rd down. That's
my first mental mistake, I misread the yard markers. It's 3rd down, and here's pitch to Robert Thomas, and he gets close to the 15-yard. That was, and that play we just saw a couple of plays ago in 3 games here at the County Center, as LeGray is going to be brought down back at the 10-yard line. Boy, that pocket collapse. First down for New York across the 20 at the 22. Jenkins in high motion. LeGray trying to follow some blockers, takes it himself into Carolina territory, holds on to the ball, finally come. Yeah. You know, he's used to the big field, he's got that big arm, and he's got to get used to the vision of the small field. Poe in motion. LeGray pass is deflected.
And this is good. This is a statement drive here.
Want to come right out of the gates here in the second half and try and punch it in, and there's the give to Thomas, and a flag comes in. The ball gets down inside the 15-yard line, and looks like Carroll over the line. Rob Jones in high motion. Here's LeGray taking it himself up across the 20-yard line to the 22 and 23. And they're going to go for 2. You know, they cut it now down to 9. This is a big play here because you don't get it, you're down by 2 scores again. LeGray looking towards the goal line, he's short.
The first down while they're still inside the 10-yard line.
Yes,
so
yes.
That's going to be important.
Jones in high motion. LeGray throws, pass tipped up in the air and caught by the streets down inside the 5-yard line, down to the 4 for a first down. A lucky break for the streets as it was.
We're getting the ball to his quarterback. There's another.
Moving around, throws, end zone, and let's see, is that picked off? I think that's an interception. A lot of time left, just inside of 9 minutes to go, but Streets have to have a little sense of urgency as LeGray is.
8 seconds remaining on the clock. Cobras up 52-35. New York streets.
Less than 30 seconds to go. Jones in high motion. LeGree steps up, and he's brought down back at the 23-yard line with 18.
It's Cass trying to get things in sync. And here he is right here under center. They started at the 20. And Hicks is going to look at the out route and not going to connect.
To excel. 3 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
A chance to make this a 7-point game as Lunsford, the new acquired kicker, comes in for the extra point. And this is blocked.
Still up. Still up.
This could be. Yep. They're trying to grab it. It's bouncing. It's still going.
there.
It's still going. Vacchio.
It's in.
It's in. Vacchio.
That thing bounced around 6 different times. It felt like right here. I mean, you look at the replay, 2 different guys just scoop and score. Nope, once, twice, 3 times it's touched, 4, a 5th time I think here, and then Vacchio finally. 6 different guy to get a hand on it, and that's 2 points.
Watch this angle. This one gets 2 points for the Cobras. But watch this angle as Vacchio just plays like shortstop. Gets it right, squares it up, takes it right in for 2.
And you know, we talked about how good Vacchio's hands are because he had a coordinator off.
Macon Jr. to the right. They're going to go to the left and wide open. Touchdown, Predators. June 15th right here on My 48. Starts at 7 p.m., so tune in. That'll be a good one. We got a good one here as Hicks sends Macon Jr. in motion. And he's going to try to throw it to a fan. 3 degrees. No wind, no nothing. But great football. And we're tied 20-20 here. And just under 11 minutes to go until half. Hicks getting flushed out of the Pirates. So a little turnaround throw to Lyons, and Lyons not really holding the ball as a smart receiver should, but he gets enough for the first down.
Steve Miller, his eyes got real big because Hicks was coming back against the flow of play, got his hands up, and I don't know if Hicks threaded it through the arms or he just sidearmed it around Miller, but that was tough. I thought
can get loose and knock down Hicks. That one is going to be caught. I have no idea how he caught that, but that is a touchdown for the Predators.
And Hicks is pumped up. He took a huge shot from Steve Miller. That is the definition of taking a hit to make a play, and now we got a flag after for probably some more celebration. Look, that one, that's just worth celebrating. He took a big hit and in double coverage. Coming up with that out of nowhere.
Have the ball in their hands on offense. Now Neal in motion right side. Bain looks left now under pressure. He'll go down. Most importantly for Jacksonville, he hangs on to the football. It's a loss of 5. And second down and long coming up.
Also 6 on the play, second down.
Bain clearly frustrated about that play to some extent. I don't know if it was a missed block or a route or just mad at himself. But either way, Sia Burley trying to get his quarterback time out after this play. Bain pitched to Squirewell, just trying to move the clock and get a couple of yards. They do just that. And Squirewell